stops working when it gets cooler, Florida Home will leap into action and provide you with the best solution. Heater and heat pump repair service and new system installation. They do it all. Just call Florida Home AC at 777-4300, the official heating and AC partner of the Jaguars.
Hi, I'm Karen, owner of Clay Solar Installation Partners, your local women-owned solar company. At Clay Solar, we're more than just panels and power. We're about people. We make the switch to clean energy simple, stress-free, and built to last. If you've had a bad experience with solar in the past, we can help. We specialize in dependable solutions and top-notch customer service, so you can finally enjoy the savings and sustainability you deserve. Schedule your free consultation at claysolar.com.
When you're experiencing sudden, unexpected dental pain, the last thing you want to hear is that your dentist can't see you until next week. That's why I'm so glad I found Harbor Dental Care. Whenever I call, they always find a way to see me within 24 hours, and they can usually fix whatever's wrong the same day. Plus, they have locations throughout Jacksonville, so no matter what side of town I'm on, I can always count on the same great care. If you want to find a dentist who believes in treating people right, learn more at harbordental.care. That's HARBOUR dental.care.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Coogan Nation. Time to rise and shine and start your day with Duval Sports Media Big Steppers. Dan Hicken. You know it! Jeff Proctor.
It's a big deal.
Gosh, it sure is a big deal.
And E to the T.
E.T. is in the booth.
Rise and shine. Coogan, it's go time on a Friday morning. It's a GFL Friday. That's green for life. It's a chilly Friday morning. Get Captain Kevin next segment. See how that's affecting things. Oh, we stumbled into a good one, E.T. Good morning, friend.
South Pacific.
Oh, we got a good one.
Oh,
That's what the show's all about.
Okay.
That's coming up. Got to get Hicken in. I'll set it up, though, real quick. This is how we roll. First, I did it again today, by the way. I knew yesterday driving home I needed gas. So that's all right. I'll just plan ahead. I'll just get up a little extra. I'll leave a little extra early. I'll get gas on the way in, right?
Yeah, right.
And then I totally forgot until I started the truck this morning. And, oh, my God, I got to stop and get gas and get going in the back. I do that too much. So yesterday, excuse me. Yesterday, and by the way, I'm up at 2:30. So why does getting gas on the way here? Why should that matter to the schedule? That I can get up at 2:30 or 5:40, and I seem to leave at the same time every morning. It's the damnedest thing. So yesterday we're talking about the GM search, right? And there's the picture of Tony walking out with Ian Cunningham.
Yep.
Maybe you saw the meme yesterday. I wish there was someone in my life that looked at me like Tony Baselli looks at Ian Cunningham, right?
Yep.
You know that one. You heard that one before. Just all smiles, staring right at him, right? And so Hicken, as a joke, right? So saying, you need to send us a sign so we can tell by the way they're walking out. And we're like, yeah, if you're not really interested as you're walking out, your chin's down, you're just kind of looking at your 2 feet in front of you. E.T., could you take the walk here real quick for me this morning? Feel bad for the Rams guy. Here's yesterday's picture.
He ain't getting a job. He ain't getting a job.
It is the exact walk and posture that we said. Coincidence? We think not.
Here's our sign.
We can even pull that audio from yesterday. What was it? Probably in the 7 o'clock hour. I don't know. I'll have to ask Hick when he gets here. So anyway, I presume now the GM interviews are done and we'll get a decision. I wouldn't be shocked if it were today. I mean, we got the combine coming up. We got a real doozy of a sports week coming up here in 2 weeks, a TPC week. What a week that's going to be. Free agency's going to open. The Players Championship back here out at Sawgrass. The NCAA basketball, would that be round one that weekend? It's either round one that weekend or conference tournament championship weekend. Yeah, it is going to be a hustling and bustling week there. What a fun week that's going to be. We look forward to our coverage out at the Players all week long. And in addition, we got Jaguars news that's going to be just popping at the seams. Going to be interesting to see what they ultimately decide to do in free agency, what they decide to do with some of the players that are already on the roster, and how are you evaluating them. But certainly a lot going to be going on there in a couple of weeks when we are out at the Players for what a fun week it is. One of our funnest and most to look forward to weeks of the year every year. All right. The question, I guess, of the morning is, are you a hockey fan now? E.T., honest answer.
Okay.
And it doesn't indicate your interest ultimately in what the score was or how it went. How much of the hockey did you watch?
Zero.
How interested were you, though, in the news gathering process of checking things in knowing who won the game?
Yes, I was curious.
Yeah, I hear you. I think probably a lot of people check in that way this morning. Listen, we're probably not the best demo to ask that question, like who watched the hockey game last night. We're the 6 o'clockers. We're the worker bees. We don't stay up till 10:30, 11 to watch anything but checks, notes, football, right? You want to put the Jags on prime time? We're up till midnight. We can do that. Are we staying up until 11:30? As exciting as it may be to watch the U.S. take on Canada in hockey, probably not. Check in an hour and a half, 2 hours. That crew, the lazier bunch, as they get up and going. Yeah, more likely they watched the hockey last night. Show of hands on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures this morning. If you are among those who are a little bit blurry-eyed this morning, is hockey important enough for you? I handled it like this. I've been under the weather, as y'all know. Try not to whine about it, but nonetheless, I was asleep before the puck dropped. Hit record on the old DVR, and my plan was to get up this morning and watch it. And the other side, I've fallen asleep early, even though I'm sick, because I've been up since about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I watched the hockey game this morning, and it was a good, fun hockey as hockey games go. And I have tried, man. I have tried through the years, and I love sports. I don't hate hockey. I just can't. It just can't grab me, E.T. I just can't. There is not a maybe in that, what is it called? The Winter Classic that they do? They'll play it outdoors.
Yeah.
Okay, if they play it outdoors and there's a snowstorm or something visually enticing, I'll watch hockey. I couldn't tell you the last minute of regular season hockey, NHL hockey, that I've watched. I don't. It's been, I don't know the last time I watched a minute of regular season hockey outside of those Winter Classics. I've checked those out of curiosity. Occasionally in the playoffs, the bug will hit me a little bit and I'll watch. But even when I get interested, it's not like I'm watching start to finish like I do the World Series, the finals, and certainly we all watch the football. But as games go, right, as hockey goes, actually, by far the most I've invested in hockey in my life as a spectator, by far, is Olympic hockey. I've watched, if you totaled up the number of minutes I've watched in Olympics hockey versus every minute I've watched of NHL hockey, Olympics hockey would win. And that's once every 4 years. So that gives you an indication. And so that national pride aspect was certainly in play last night when you put the Stars and Stripes on or the maple leaf coming from Canada. It means something extra. Been chippy between these two nations politically and in the sports world. I mean, they dropped gloves and fought 3 times in the first 9 seconds when they last met. And this one, no fisticuffs, but a lot of good hockey. A lot of dramatic hockey. It was tied at 2. It went to overtime. U.S. had a great chance to win the game. They had opportunities in front of the net, and boy, that stood on his head, as they say in hockey, the Canadian goaltender. And then on the other side, just sloppy, I guess is what you call it. You hockey aficionados would know better than me, but the U.S. just kind of left the open zone in front of the net, knocked it in, and that's the winner. Canada wins 3-2. Perhaps a little bit later this morning, we'll get a head count on was it worth, staying up for. Here we go. from the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosure. 6 o'clocker here who watched 3 periods but went to bed at OT. I watched the first period but fell asleep during the second. These are my peeps right here. These can be. Here, not so much. I paid as much attention as I do to the TGL. That can be both sarcastic and it can be accurate, right? Because I've kind of done that with the TGL. Just a hit in here. Another, I watched half asleep. This hockey game will be up there on the list of most watched hockey games in the U.S. all time. I think people will be surprised at viewership numbers from this one. Lots of folks were all in. I'm not sure I disagree with that. I don't know about, what kind of historical markers you need to hit in hockey to make that claim. But, yeah, I sense that too. And there wasn't a lot of competition last night. And listen, we said this yesterday, probably didn't make a big enough deal, ET. But what a woodshed week for the NHL, for their commissioner versus the commissioners in the other sport. Gary Bettman took the alien, silver. He took Goodell. He took Major League Baseball, Rob Manfred. He took his league, took them all out to the woodshed and just beat them to death with hockey. You know how this was? This was the NHL's All-Star break. I mean, I got this goofy NBA changing what they do each and every year, and every year it gets a little bit worse and a little bit less watched. I've got the NFL's All-Star game devolving into Jenga. Major League Baseball's All-Star game has maintained its kind of its purity. No knocks against it. It's playing. They've gone through some goofy decisions of home field. The World Series goes to the winner. They've tried things in that regard, but all in all, it stayed the same. The home run derby has become a big thing, so it probably should leave Major League Baseball out of it. Although their commissioner and their sport is in kind of a negative light right now because the way they let the financial model just now run amok, just go completely off the chain. And it's such an amazing stat it bears repeating. The Dodgers have more deferred money to their stars. In other words, they're going to pay their stars more money in deferred salaries down the line than the value of the Marlins franchise. I mean, if you can't see the wrong there and take immediate action, I don't know what to tell you. But back to the NHL, look what they've done. They split up these 4 teams from 4 nations, all NHL players in their All-Star. This is basically their All-Star game. And, buddy, never in maybe back in the days of the Major League Baseball's All-Star game carried some passion like that. The leagues, there was no interleague play, so, it was a big deal. I mean, there's a famous play in baseball history where Pete Rose just absolutely trucks. Is it Gene Tennis, guys? Just absolutely trucks a dude. If you didn't know better, you'd think that was a World Series game. That was the All-Star game. I mean, hit him like a safety, filling the hole in the All-Star game in Major League Baseball. So they used to play with that intensity there. But this last night, played a lot like an Olympic gold medal match. And somehow the NHL did that for their All-Star game. Well done. Well played. All right, let's talk to Captain Kevin Moore. Update you the latest on where the Jags stand. Pat for now, but I wouldn't be surprised if today's a newsmaking day. We shall see to that regard. Plenty more going on in the sports world. We've got the quarterback whisperer today, so we'll continue talking football, quarterback play, news and notes, as it were. So thanks for being up and out with us. It's a GFL Friday. Look for those bright green trucks and cans all over the First Coast.
The Drill on 1010XL. From the studios of Republic Services, we'll handle it from here. This is the place for Jaguars football.
Your AFC South champs, baby.
1010XL, home of the Jaguars.
Frank Frangie here. It's new year, new truck time at Nimnik Buick GMC, home of the largest inventory of GMC Sierras in Northeast Florida and Southeast Georgia. This month, save up to $10,000 off select new GMC Sierra 1500s or enjoy rates as low as 0% and 0 APR financing. Yes, 0%. You can't find deals like this anywhere in Jacksonville. Shop 24/7 online at NimnikBuickGMC.com. Value your trade and customize your payment options in seconds. Nimnik Buick GMC. GMC, we are professional grade.
Seminole Hard Rock Tampa is excited to bring you live craps, roulette, and sports betting. All under one roof, hotter than the Florida sun. Feel the luck of the dice, watch the roulette wheel spin, and scream for your touchdown as the big screen comes alive. Dine like a rock star, sip cocktails that shimmer, then dive into the heart of Las Vegas right here in Tampa Bay. Live craps, roulette, sports betting is here. Get in on the action now. Only at Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Tampa, located off of I-4 near I-75. Gambling problem? Call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Hey y'all, I'm Hannah with the Deck Guys. We've been locally owned and operated for over 10 years in the outdoor living space. If you are looking to get spring projects started, like a new deck, pavers installed, or maybe a pergola, we would love to earn your business. Just remember,
Call the Deck Guys if you want a brand new deck, pavers, or more. Call 904-813-2474.
thedeckguysjacks.com.
Hunters Know Patience is part of the game.
Just got to keep hunting.
Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Faber, and Captain Kirk Waltz on the Nimnicht Outdoors Show. Presented by Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Winter is almost over, and the Epic Florida heat is on its way. You need reliable air conditioning. Epic Cool Heating and Air is here. Take advantage of the Epic Gold membership program and use one of your 2 yearly tests of your entire AC system. You know it's going to be epically hot, so be epically prepared. Plus, no interest financing for 18 months. That's epic. Visit EpicHVACService.com today and trust the experts at Epic Cool Heating and Air to stay epically cool. That's EpicHVACService.com.
This is the Mangler. Years of playing football coupled with lifestyle left my feet mangled with neuropathy. I was experiencing burning, tingling, and numbness. I spoke with 2 foot specialists and they told me there was no cure. They were wrong. I found Dr. Nate Riddle in Ponte Vedra. After utilizing his neuropathy treatment for only 2 weeks, I noticed a difference in my feet. I was regaining my feeling and balance. If you want relief from nerve pain, call Dr. Nate for a free consultation at Riddle Wellness, 904-395-5598.
Don't miss the Players Championship, March 11th through 16th at TPC Sawgrass. This can't-miss event features a variety of activities for every fan to enjoy, from delicious bites to the Sawgrass Splash. There are endless fan enhancements that will make for a memorable experience. Plus, watch the top PGA Tour players, including back-to-back champion Scotty Scheffler, take on the iconic stadium course featuring the famous Island Green. Tickets available at theplayers.com.
Mike Dempsey here. Look, you know, it's been 10 years that I've been vouching for my guys at Dandy Boots, and for a decade, I'm proud of my association with a local family business. They make a great product. I've made no secret that I was a customer long before Dandy ever came on board on 1010XL. But I'm thinking I'm due a little Dandy swag, maybe a little love. How about a Dandy t-shirt, a ball cap? So how about it, Thompson family? What do you got going on over there? In the meantime, I'm going to keep eating those delicious tuna salad sandwiches. So guys, keep helping me out and grab a Dandy sandwich today.
Have you or someone you care about been arrested or had their driver's license taken away? I'm Susan Cohen, and I work with David Robbins at the law firm of Epstein & Robbins. We are experienced fighters for those charged with DUI and all criminal offenses. I've been named the best DUI attorney in the state, and David has been named the best criminal defense lawyer in Jacksonville. In your battle with the justice system, there is only one thing you need to know. Dial David 24/7 at Epstein & Robbins, 354-5645.
1010XL is presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Protecting you and your family. Call 396-5555. Jacksonville. Now, Captain Kevin Faber's Fishing Report. Brought to you by CSS Fireplaces and Outdoor Living. You dream it, we build it. On 1010XL.
All right, we're back here on the drill. Let the record show that the big, burly outdoorsman with the truck the size of a mobile home had to mail it in sick this morning. They once on the outdoor show, they called me not really a truck guy.
Oh.
I've been I under the weather have been here all week. Let the record show as we bring in Captain Chip Wingo today to give us all the pertinent fishing information. Cap, you can pass that along, okay?
That truck's not helping this morning, is it?
How are you, Jeff?
I'm great, bro. It's funny. I talked to Kev after we got that really cold snap and the weather got nice and it fell. And the 2-week forecast called for